Neverinth. This game has a parry, so it makes it into parry review. So this game's actually decent. When you block, you don't take damage, but you lose stamina. And if you block before the enemy attacks, which is a perfect block, you'll do an automatic counterattack. You just press the block button, you don't have to press any other button. You just do a perfect block and you'll counterattack automatically. One thing that infantilizes the block is the fact that regular enemies, if you attack them with your light attack, will be staggered. Like, enemies can't break out of your combo, so once you know that, there's kind of no point in blocking because you can just attack enemies before they do anything and just not let them even breathe. On top of that, blocking and perfect blocking both cost stamina, so even more reason to just attack enemies as soon as possible. However, I can't complain that much. The game has a perfect block. You guys don't know, but there's so many games that almost made it into parry reviews, except that they didn't have a block or a parry or any of that. But the games just looked so cool that I was, tempted to review them, but nope. If you want to be on parry reviews, you gotta have a parry. For now, at least in this beginning stage that I'm at, this is the first stage, there is no perfect dodge. Here I'm showing you that you can block in all directions. Once you lock onto an enemy and you press the block button, your character will turn to face the enemy. So you can block and perfect block in all directions so long as you're locked onto the enemy. You can parry the boss too. Later on you'll see that you can parry the boss. But with the boss, that's when I really started noticing the jank in this game. You're gonna notice the boss. He looks kind of like Ridley from Samus. You can just stand between his legs, and almost all of his attacks will miss you. So I wanted to give this game a higher score, but the fact that the light attack staggers enemies, and then with the boss, you can see just how rampant the jank is in this game. On the fun and enjoyment scale, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10, and on the parry metric, I'm gonna give it a 6. I should give it a 5.5, but whenever a game has a functional parry that feels even remotely good and acceptable, I just gotta give it a 6 on the parry metric because so many games don't have perfect dodges, don't have perfect blocking. I know I already missed it, but around the 1 minute mark of this video, there's like a tutorial screen that explains the block and the perfect block to you. You can go read that if you want. Overall, this is a decent game. It's not bad, it's not great, it's right in the middle of decent, it's mid. But again, real recognizes real. If you have a parry, I gotta recognize you. So thanks for watching, take care, and enjoy.